Flexibility refers to the absolute range of movement in a joint or series of joints and length in muscles that cross the joints to induce a bending movement or motion. In this segment of the video, we will demonstrate different stretching techniques utilized in our pre-workout program. Fascial release. This technique improves blood flow and circulation to the muscles, increases relaxation, and decreases muscle soreness. Starting off with the hamstrings, sit on a foam roller with your legs outstretched to support yourself by placing your hands on the floor behind you. Position yourself so the roller is directly under your hamstrings. Slowly roll forwards and backwards from the base of your glutes to the bend of your knee. Feel free to pause on any areas of tension. Continuing to the calf muscles, start with the foam roller directly under your knee and roll to your ankle, back and forth to approximately 10 to 30 seconds. Following foam rolling, we will perform basic movements that mimic the tasks that we will perform during our training session. Kicks are a great dynamic stretch to loosen up the hamstrings. Extend your right arm out and kick your left leg up, keeping it straight so that your toes can touch the palm of your left hand, maintaining an upright torso. Ace skips are another dynamic stretch that helps loosen the glutes and the ankles. To further stretch the hamstrings, we will perform PM neck stretching. The partner will forcefully extend the participant's leg, pushing from the lower part of their leg for about 10 to 15 seconds. The participant will then contract against the force for a few seconds, then relaxing, repeating no more than 3 times. Stretch the TFL, we will perform a static stretch. While sitting on the floor with one leg straight out, the leg to be stretched is bent and placed on the outside of the other knee as shown. He will then hug his knee, applying pressure. Hold the stretch for approximately 30 seconds. Repeat 3 sets. Stretch the triceps. Stance with your shoulder width apart with one arm behind your head, applying pressure to the elbow with the free hand. Hold for 30 seconds. To stretch the quads, we will perform an active isolated stretch that will contract one muscle while relaxing the other. Perform the stretch, lay down on the ground, relax one leg while pulling the other towards you with your foot through a band by contracting your hamstrings and relaxing your quads. Hold for about 1 to 2 seconds and then relax. Repeat 8 to 12 reps. To hit the anterior core muscles, we will perform a curl up. Lying on the ground on your feet and your hands to your side, raise your shoulders off the ground using only your core muscles, keeping your chin tucked and your head straight. Perform 10 to 12 reps for 3 sets. Progress this movement, simply cross your hands behind your back and flex your shoulders off the ground, making sure to relax the shoulders and the neck throughout the movement. To hit the posterior core, perform the bird dog leg extension. Remain on all fours, tying your ab muscles, keeping your spine and neck neutral. You should be looking at the floor slowly. Extend your left leg and your right arm forward. To progress from this exercise, hold in the extension pose for approximately 5 to 10 seconds in between reps, pulling your stomach towards the ceiling so your hips stay level throughout the movement. For anti-rotation, perform a plank with a single arm extension. Make sure to keep the back neutral and the stomach contracted. To progress in this exercise, simply place the feet together and perform the movement. Perform 10 to 12 reps. To target your obliques, perform a rotational plank twist by lying on your side with your right arm directly under your shoulder, twisting with your free hand under your body to reach behind you. In the same position, place the free hand on your waist and perform side planks with leg raise to activate the glute muscles. Perform 10 to 12 reps. To progress from this exercise, simply pause at the top between each rep for approximately 5 seconds. Next, we will perform lower body exercise to target the following muscle groups. Perform knee dominant exercise barbell split squat. Knees should point in the same direction as feet throughout the movement. Heel of rear foot can be kept elevated off the floor throughout the movement. Keep torso upright during the squat. Flexible hip flexors are important. This exercise will target the thigh muscles. To progress from this exercise, perform barbarian split squats. This will put more load on the working leg. Perform 10 to 12 reps. Remember to brace torso so spine remains neutral throughout the movement. The next hip dominant exercise will be kettlebell front squats. Descend until knees and hips are fully bent or until thighs are just parallel to the floor. Knees travel outward in direction of toes. Extend knees and hips until the legs are straight. Return and repeat. To progress from this exercise, place the barbell on your shoulders and perform. This exercise will target the thigh muscles, putting emphasis on the quadriceps. Next, we will go into hip dominant single leg dumbbell RDLs. Lower dumbbell to the floor while raising lifted leg back behind you. Keep back straight and knee of supporting leg slightly bent. Keep the hip and knee of lifted leg extended throughout the movement. This exercise will target the glutes, hamstring, and calf muscles. To progress from this exercise, perform with barbell. A key element of this exercise is to maintain a neutral spine and drive the heels through the floor. Standing shoulders width apart with your shoulders relaxed. Squat down, performing a pendulum motion, using your hips to thrust the weight forward. Use only your hands to keep the weight steady. Perform 10 to 12 reps. To progress from this exercise, perform alternating arm kettlebell swings. Between each set, switch the kettlebell into the opposite hand and repeat. Next, we will go into upper body to hit the following muscle groups. Begin by performing the chest press. Lying on a flat bench with dumbbells in each hand at shoulder width apart, rotate your wrists forward so that the palms of your hands are facing away from you. Create a 90-degree angle by pushing the weight up with your chest, squeezing at the top. Return the weight back to the starting position and repeat 10 to 12 reps. To progress from this movement, perform on the stability ball. This movement will force you to use your hips to maintain a neutral spine. Going into pull horizontal, perform the dumbbell bent over roll by bending your knees slightly and bring your torso forward by bending at the waist. As you bend, make sure to keep your back straight until it's almost parallel to the floor while keeping the torso stationary. Lift the barbell up, keeping the elbows close to the body. Return slowly back to starting position. Repeat 10 to 12 reps. To progress from this exercise, perform barbell bent over rolls. This exercise will target the forearm muscles, biceps, and rhomboids. Next, perform the standing head press with barbells. Standing with your feet shoulder width apart, take each dumbbell in your hands, raise the dumbbells to head height, the elbows out and about 90 degrees. Extend through your elbows to raise the weight toward directly above your head. Next, perform the pull-up by grabbing onto a bar overhead. Pull your shoulder blades back as you're going through the movement and focus on pulling the bar down. Keep your butt clenched and your abs tight throughout the movement and get your chin above the bar. Perform 10 to 12 reps. To progress from this exercise, extend legs upwards and maintain a hold throughout the movement.